Students, whatever homework is given to you, you have to submit it on the very next day between 8 am to 1 pm to the given WhatsApp number, and it is compulsory to submit your homework as your attendance will be marked on the basis of your submission.
Good morning to all of you. Today we are going to start new chapter number 11, bank reconciliation statement. First of all, the meaning of bank reconciliation statement. Bank reconciliation statement means a statement showing the causes of difference in the bank balance as per the case book and bank balance as per the passbook on a particular date for the same fixed period by trader. We all know that bank play very important role in business. So it is very necessary we have to prepare a separate column about the transaction associated with the bank. That's why when we prepare a case book, we make a separate column for the bank. In this column, we record all the transactions which take place in a business with bank. The same way, the bank also prepare a one book that is known as a passbook. Bank pass the entry in a passbook at a some fixed time interval. Bank balance as per the case book and bank balance as per the passbook will be equal. The total of passbook and the total of case book, bank column, should be equal. But due to the some reason, there is some difference between the bank balance as per the case book and bank balance as per the passbook. To find this reason or to find these causes, trader prepare bank reconciliation statement that is also known as a BRS. Some of the reason, due to this reason, there is a chances differ bank balance as per the case book and as per the passbook. Like first one is there, check deposited in a bank but not cleared or credited by the bank. Second is there, check issued but not presented for the payment in the bank. Third one is there, bank debited or credited any amount which is not recorded in case book. Fourth one is there, check received, recorded in case book but are not sent for collection, or check deposited into bank but not recorded in a case book. These all are the reason. Due to this reason, there is a differ bank balance as per the case book and as per the passbook. इनके अलावा भी बहुत से रीजंस है. ड्यू टू दिस अदर रीजन, there is a chances of differ bank balance as per the case book and as per the passbook. Now we start question number 4, sum number 4, how to prepare bank reconciliation statement. Now first we have to record heading bank reconciliation statement of Sri Sudhir, the name of person, as on 31st December 2015. 4 columns are there: serial number, particular, debit amount and credit amount. First of all, we have to record balance as per the case book or as per the passbook, whatever is given. Like in this sum, case book of Sri Sudhir, so bank balance of rupees 5,000 on 31st December 2015. Prepare a bank reconciliation statement from the information given below. So in this sum, bank balance as per case book is given. So it is our assets. So first we record bank balance as per case book. Bank balance as per case book, 5,000 is there. Bank balance as per case book, it is our assets. Now the transaction number 1 is there. Transaction number 1, question number 4. A check of rupees 8,000 was deposited with the bank on 29 December 2015, but the check is not credited in passbook by till 31st December 2015. Okay, now student, we prepare bank reconciliation statement 31st December 2015. So on this day, the total of bank balance as per the case book and bank balance as per the passbook should be equal. But on 29 December, as per the transaction number 1, on 29 December we deposited check of rupees 8,000 in bank, but till 31st December 2015 this check is not credited by the bank. It means when we deposited check into the bank, we pass the entry of this transaction in case book debit side, received side, because bank balance increase. So as per the case book, bank balance increase, but this check is not credited by the bank. So we deposited check, our bank balance as per case book is increased, but as per the passbook it is remain stable, it is not increased. So we have to rectify, we have to record this entry in bank reconciliation statement. Check deposited but not credited in passbook. So we record check in debit side. तो इसे रेक्टिफाई करने के लिए वी पास द एंट्री इन क्रेडिट साइड 8,000. ओके, क्योंकि केस बुक का बैलेंस 8,000 से ज़्यादा आ रहा था, उसे रेक्टिफाई करने के लिए बीआरएस में रिकॉर्ड इन क्रेडिट साइड. नेक्स्ट वन, a check of rupees 6,000 was sent to collection to bank on 30 December 2015, which is not collected by bank 31st December 2015. So on 30 December we send some check for the collection into the bank. That means we deposited this check into the bank, but bank not deposited or credited the check till 31st December 2015. So we record here check sent for collection but amount not collected by bank. So we record 6,000 in credit side. Now the transaction number 3, a check of rupees 3,000 was issued on 28 December 2015 for the payment of electricity bill, which is not debited by the bank in a passbook till 31st December 2015. It means we issued a check for the electricity bill. When we issue a check, we pass the entry in a case book credit side. When we pass the entry in credit side, our bank balance as per the case book is decreased, but till 31st December 2015 it is not presented for the payment. That means the entry is not recorded in bank. So we record in BRS check issued not debited by bank in passbook. So we pass the entry about this transaction in casebook credit side. So in BRS we record in debit side. Fourth number, check of rupees 2000 was drawn on 27 December 2015 and given to the creditor, but it is not presented for the payment till 31st December 2015. A check of rupees 2000 drawn. So when we drawn the check, our bank balance as per the case book is decreased, but this check is not presented for the payment till the 31st December 2015. So as per the case book, bank balance decreased, but as per the passbook, bank balance not decreased. So we record this entry in case book credit side. So in BRS we record in debit side, check issued but not presented for payment in bank 2000. Now the next transaction, transaction number 5, interest of rupees 80 credited in passbook by bank which is not debited in casebook. So whenever the bank interest credited by the bank, it's become our income. So this income we have to record in casebook debit side, but it is not recorded till 31st December 2015. That means the bank interest recorded by the bank but not recorded in casebook. So we pass the entry in BRS, bank credited bank interest but in casebook it is not recorded. Bank recorded in credit side, so we record in a debit side in BRS. Next one is there, transaction number 6 and the last transaction. Bank debited rupees 100 in passbook for the bank charges which is not credited in casebook. So bank charges, it is an expense for us. So bank charge is debited by the bank, but we not record this entry in our casebook. So bank debited, so we record in BRS in credit side, bank charges debited by bank but in casebook it is not recorded. 100 rupees. Okay, now all the transactions are completed here. Now we do the total of debit side and credit side. दोनों साइड का टोटल करेंगे. Difference amount we find, like the total of credit side, it's become credit side का total it's 14,100. So as per the double entry bookkeeping system, we find out the balance 14,100. डेबिट साइड का टोटल करेंगे, वी फाइंड आउट द डिफरेंस 4020. सो व्हेन वी स्टार्ट द सम, इट इज़ अ एज पर द केस बुक. सो हियर वी रिकॉर्ड एज पर द पासबुक. सो इट इज़ बैंक ओवर ड्राफ्ट as per passbook. Okay, now dear student, as per the case book, bank balance debit side, as per the passbook bank balance credit side. Bank overdraft as per the passbook debit side, bank overdraft as per the case book credit side. So now this sum is over. You have to do the question number 6 and 7 as in homework. Good morning. Thank you very much.